Hello, I was checking out the reference plugin from Mastering the Mix and I wanted to see how it stacks up against Metro KB. Honestly, I wanted to see not just the quality of information it's giving, but the way it's presented and how actually helpful it is in the first place. But then it dawned on me that while I am a big proponent of just reading the manuals for everything you actually buy and use, I just got the demo of these and I wanted to see without reading the manual, how intuitive are they to actually use and could I just fall in love with them and buy them. So let's say I have nobody to help me, nobody to check them out for me and just give me some hot tips. Let's pretend it's 1995 and then I just try them out and see how useful they are to me. Are they going to be worth my time or not? So I'm going to try to master a song just using those. I have a mix here that needs some love, to actually be well balanced for the master. So let's try that out. Let's see what it's going to give us. The only thing I did in any of these plugins is for this reference plugin, I actually loaded a song from Anima, The Answer, something old from Anima. I just wanted to have anything commercial there just to see what it's going to show me compared to the song I have right here. So I wasn't even going to something similar, trying to find the most closest song in style and whatnot. It's just a similar genre. That's it. Just want to try it super fast, super easy. Let's see if I'm actually going to love it. So I'm going to play the song. I marked some of the dense regions in the Anima song. I'm going to just play this and let's see. So from all of these displays I have right here, it's showing me the level change. So the comparison of my song to the Anima song and the frequency balance. So I'm missing quite a lot of mids here, I guess, looking at this comparison. That's a lot of mids that I'm missing. Okay, so let me try to again play just this loop and let's see if this let's say this mix room plugin that's supposed to give me an ICQ for a balanced mix or balanced master, let's see if this is going to help me adjust this frequency balance. So it's a new band. By double clicking I can move the frequency up and down. That's easy at least. And yeah, if I click anywhere on the actual band, pull up and down, changing the volume. Okay, so it still tells me that I'm missing a lot of the mids, but 4 dB up and down it's the most I can do. So let's see if there's anything else I can do. I could take out some of the low frequencies, seems to me. Is that how it works? I'm still getting kind of a similar kind of comparison, although this is now really close. So what if I pull this up all the way? Yeah, it's gonna show a much bigger disparity. Exactly, seems to me at least. For around 50 Hertz. Where is this? 380, 320. Oh, this is actually only in the high frequencies. Okay, so this does nothing for the bass. Let's stop everything. Can I delete this band? No. Can I delete it? Is this how you delete it? Do you right click it? No, you don't. I can disable it. Well, let's say that's enough. It's intuitive enough. So there is another, bass room. Okay, so there is another plugin that's similar. And this could give me a better balance for the bass. Let's see if we can do something with this. Okay, so showing me the targets. So the targets that he's showing me here on the side are not really the targets I want for this kind of music. And that's okay. That's completely fine. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do something that this is showing me to do. Let's try that. Okay, let's try to balance that out and not go crazy with the EQ. Okay, need to go down a bit. So we're just trying to follow what the, the reference plugin is telling us. So around 50 Hertz, which actually would be here. Yeah, which is actually fine. I think I need to, be super surgical about it. Let's go up a little bit, and maybe let's, put this down a bit. Okay. How much is that? It's 0.1 dB. Okay, that's nice. So this is a good balance, basically. I don't have to tinker so much. I'm just really trying to get it to like kind of, give me some equilibrium. But it really obviously depends on this reference as well. Okay, so what I don't have right now is this 2K kind of boost that I need, from 500 to 345K boost that I need for the synths. Maybe I just don't have the synths, Okay, seems more balanced. I get it. Okay, so the mix room can't go further anymore. Can I add one more band and just move that band somewhere else? Like move that band on top. Just add more. Okay, that kind of worked. Okay, that kind of worked. So it kind of made this a little bit closer to the reference. And I guess, let me just see. I guess that this is the most that we're gonna do. We could try to expand the stereo at some point on this, but it's not so much. So I wouldn't really worry about it. So, okay, these have shown useful. Now, what I don't get is this kind of display for the EQ. Maybe that's actually better. Maybe I just need to spend more time with it, and this is going to become clearer to me why it's supposed to be like that, why they wanted it to be like that. Let's see what else they have. So this Animate plugin, Punch, Ignite, Grow, wow. Okay, so this is actually expanding. I'm gonna use the same part of the song. Maybe I just don't get it, and I'm guessing that Smack My Mix Up, Darker Master, Lit Mix, Mastering Presence, Moderate. Let's try this, like a complete mastering preset. No presence, no punch, no nothing, just some expansion. Okay. Just some punch, no lit, no nothing. So each one of these is just using one, I guess. No, this is using like 3 of these. Mix Revitalizer. So let me try to compare this. Actually, it does give it some pizzazz. So let's see. Maybe I'll just leave it on this. Spend too much time with this one plugin. So let's leave it like that. Let's see what the reso is gonna say. Oh, the resonance removal. So let's see what this is like. So I can just calculate targets. Okay, let's see. Let's try to play it somewhere where it's more dense. I'm guessing there's more resonances here to be taken out. Let's try it out. Just gonna be waiting for the calculation to be done. So still calculating. Do I need to stop it? No, I can't stop it. Obviously, I just try to click. Nothing happened. Not sure when it's gonna be done. Cool. Not everything has to be done in 2 milliseconds of time, although this is taking quite a bit of a long time, but let's hope that the result with all of this, the result is gonna be, magnificent. Let's see what it's gonna do. What will you do, Rezo? It is calculating targets. Still? I'm not sure if there's anything I should do. I didn't read the manual, but let's see. Maybe it doesn't take so much time. Maybe it does. What settings do we have here? Just some basic stuff. Okay. Maybe there are no targets to calculate. Maybe I need to stop the music. Still calculating. What did I do wrong? Maybe I should give it more music. Maybe some other parts of the music. Maybe I need to play the whole song for this to work. I'm not sure, as I did not read the manual. So let's see, I'm just trying, I'm winging it here. So nothing's happening still. I'm just going to accept that there's no targets to de-resonate. So I'll just bypass this one and leave it alone. Let's not waste anybody's time. So what I do have finally is a limiter, and then I have the levels, and these levels here. So this plugin is supposed to tell me about many of the aspects of the song's final result. So let's see what the limiter is going to sound like, and then what our final levels is going to tell us. Okay, so I need to maybe analyze it. Let's analyze it. It's already analyzed. Nice. And I have some presets as well. Let's go with Crazy Loud. Why not? Let's go with Crazy Loud. Crazy Loud. Okay. So this is the Crazy Loud preset. I'm guessing I need to add some gain to it. So honestly, I'm being kind of stupid here. I'm just trying to get a lot of loudness just using a limiter, which is not gonna work with any limiter. Not always. Most of the times it won't work just using a limiter, pressing like crazy and hoping for the best. You might get the loudness. You might get the loudness without distortion, but it's not gonna be the best of results. So just slamming a limiter onto something is not gonna get you, the loudness you seek. That's not how it works. Let's see if this energy and punch is gonna do something there. So let me reduce this craziness. As I didn't read the manual, I don't know what the energy does. Could be anything. Could be just, some soft saturation. Could be some upward compression. Who knows? But I'm trying it out, and it does fill up the sound. So let's be moderate. Let's try the punch as well. Let's try the punch without this. Okay, so let's be reasonable. Let's definitely try more attack, less release. Let's see how much we can push. Well, I can hear the distortion clearly. It did get me the loudness, so maybe I can just pull down a little bit. Maybe I can allow it to do some automatic release. Let's see. Let's see if this is actually going to work. I think this is fine. What I'm wondering is if this is showing me anything useful right here. So all of these look green. I'm guessing that all of them show me like I'm in the green, you know, with a good result. But honestly, for the LUFS, I know what I want, what I need. Okay. Okay. Bass space. So it was telling me to mute the kick and bass, and you know, it would basically help me and show me if my bass and kick have enough space compared to everything else. So if everything else is given enough space to those two elements. Really, I can't do that right now. I'm in a mastering session, so I don't have the control over those. But honestly, yeah, these are fine. I'm not super impressed. Reference seems cool. Honestly, the amount of information I get from reference right here without me using my ears to hear the reference and then hear my song and then hear the reference, hear my song, which is what I actually do in Metric AB. The amount of information I get here and the way it's being correlated one to another, I think is more useful than what you get in Metric AB, because Metric AB does show you a lot more information and maybe even more precisely shown, but it's really hard to compare. In Metric AB, when you look at those graphs, even though they have a lot of settings you can make, it's much harder to compare. So all in all, in the end, I think I try the reference again. I think I'd even give the limiter another chance just to, you know, hear what it does. I am really not sure about the rest of them. You know, about the animate, the mix room, the bass room. I'm really not sure. I might have to try these out on, you know, different content. Maybe also try this out on a different style of music. Maybe something like this, like rolling bass lines that never stop to play, is not the best example for it. So the final verdict is, yeah, I wouldn't fall in love with all of them. Didn't make my job super easy, like trying to do this. And by the way, yeah, I was rushing through it, so I didn't even give it an hour. I tried to do all of this within like half an hour of just recording this video. Most probably the edit is going to be shorter. The reference, definitely, I like some of the information it's given me, and I think the price of $60, I guess, is not that steep for something that gives you nice information like this that you can just act on and see how much you've, you know, dealt with it immediately. I think that's cool. So as for that one, approved. Others, yeah, so. But if you just listen to me and you like the music but you don't know half of the things I'm talking about, you don't understand them, check out my course at mixingacademy.com. thanks to 11.org. It's completely free. If you don't like my glasses, say something in the comments. If you're not subscribed, please do. It would help the channel. If you like the video, give it a like. It would help the channel too. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.